Hello, Life versus Jason Love with Jason Loves Life, and I'm in I'm in Frumpkin's room because we're I don't know. Sometimes I just like not to work in my office down in the basement. Anyways, I was working on the video from Evelyn. For those of you who probably didn't realize this, Evelyn's name, Evelyn is Pumpkin. We've let the name slip enough, and then I talked to Leah, and because we've done this almost a year, we finally feel okay with using their real names. It was kind of a slow choice, so like a couple times it slipped, and I appreciate everyone telling me when it slipped because it means you guys actually care about what we want, and so it means a lot to us that you let us know when their name slips, and that happened a few times, and I think some people probably either missed it, they didn't hear it, or we were at like, I don't know, like 300 videos now for just 2017, so I'm guessing you haven't seen every video. That's understandable. So her evaluation today went well. I'll cut through the chase. She was not diagnosed with autism. They do like 3 tests or something like that. And I'd like to, when I edit this video together, I'd like to try to get them, because I wasn't allowed to record the actual evaluation because of like legal issues with copyrights of the tests and not having policy, and it's like a organization that has multiple places, so it just wasn't, they just weren't comfortable with it, and they were just worried. Legal reasons, their business, totally understand. Or even if they weren't a business, they have that right. So I'd like to get more of that, like explanation of like different tests and things like that in this video. That's why I was working on it, and I just thought, you know what, let me just shoot something quick and give you the answer. So she was not tested, she was not diagnosed with autism. On one of the tests she actually did pass, or did, so it was like a bunch of tests. Basically they did a test where they watched her play, and it was like for 45 minutes they watched her and kept track of all the things she did, eye contact, pointing, there was a series of stuff that they did, and she actually, I don't know if you want to say failed that test. I don't know how to put it. On that test it said she was just went over the threshold of having autism. So they said, okay, this test says she has autism. And then they did like a question test, and basically it was like on that border, and then the other test basically brought it so that she doesn't have autism. So they recommended still having her tested through the school, which I don't think they actually test for autism, but just like, testing her abilities and seeing whether she needs somebody to come to the house, or if she gets some type of, basically speech therapy is one. Like we had that with Frumpkin, where he had speech therapy before we realized he had autism. So something like that, either her going somewhere to get her tested through the school. And I'm still nervous with the fact that she might have autism, because they said she was very close. We're gonna go forward as if she doesn't. I'm gonna try not to worry about it, because I'm a natural worrier. Only because one of the things she did today, I realized, is like we gave her like sandwiches. If they're not lined up right, she kind of like freaks out. And I was like, oh, I forgot to mention that. And that was because we don't really eat a lot of hamburgers. She gets one maybe like once a month, maybe twice a month. So I was like, oh man, that was something I forgot to mention. But I mean, she's great with eye contact. And they talk about like the big ones are social interaction, which she's great at. And the other one was fixation, which she's like fixate. She does fixate on stuff, but not like she does so not in like an extreme way, I guess, or a certain way that is stereotypical of autism. I can't really explain it, and that's why, again, I hope for this video that I'm editing now, and then I'll actually probably edit the rest if I can get some interviews with the people over at Wisconsin Early Autism Project, which will make it a lot clearer. In this video, we'll probably go up on Autism a la Mode, and I got this question already. When is Autism a la Mode going up? It is going up in January of 2018. I'm not sure exactly time-wise, whether it'll be the first. It'll be within the first couple weeks at least. We're also working on, we did our first shoot for the interview for our documentary of families with autism. We got the first one shot, but we have to edit, so I'm actually editing that as well. So that's why doing these like really quick videos is nice, because then I can get back to work on the bigger, and I got to keep you guys updated. So let's see, is there anything else that I should mention? Because I'm all in mode. I think that's it. If you have any questions or I missed anything, feel free to leave those in the comments. We're going to be setting up evaluation or testing with the school this week. We're going to always call and find out what we need to do. Yeah, thanks for all the support. Love you guys. Thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. And we will see you tomorrow.